record on this computer. Okay, so hi. Yeah, so we are going to start this training with this video by Megan O'Leary. She is actually so she is going to share her story about how she was working on a desk job 6 years ago, and then turning into an Olympic rower 6 years later. So it's a very inspiring video. So can you see the YouTube? Can you see that we're on YouTube? You can hear the audio very clear. And so also I will not be so there's no video of me tonight kasi I'm sick, at pasensya na if uubo-ubo ako every now and then. So here it is. Enjoy. Let me know if you can hear it well.
Everybody in this room has one thing that is exactly the same as everybody else. It's the only thing that we all have in common. It's the same version, it's the same size, it's the same value. We all have this day, today. And it just may be the day your life could completely change. It was the spring of 2007, before I was entering into my graduate year and final year of playing softball at the University of Virginia. UVA women's head rowing coach approached me and asked if I'd ever thought about rowing. Said if things didn't work out with the new softball coach they just hired, I should come out for the team. He would teach me and I could make varsity by the following spring. I'd really sell it and said, you can be an Olympian one day. I'm from Louisiana. I'm not scared of mosquitoes, but we don't mess around in small boats and water down there. So I think I'm flattered that sort of it was, I'll stick with what I know. 3 years later, I would enter rowing into a Google search. I literally Googled the sport. At the time, I was only looking for something new, something different, challenging to do in my free time. I just moved to West Hartford, Connecticut, where I was living out my dream of working for ESPN. I remember the UVA rowing coach telling me I could be a good rower, so I thought, well, I'm in New England, that's what they do here, I should row. A few clicks on the keyboard, and I find a local rowing club and sign up for the beginning rowing classes.
Hi. So I heard that it's not clear, so I will be sharing the link to everyone, and let me know. So I'll be sharing the link here, and let me know. So here's the link. Let me know once you are able to watch it. Clear so far? So I sent the link. That's the link. And hello guys. So that's the link. Is it? So let me know immediately after watching, so we can start discussing our okay. So it's very quick. It's only 13 minutes. I'll see you later after 13 minutes. That's the link. Okay. See you later. Hi guys, can you hear me? Ayan, it was a very simple and yet very powerful message, tama? Let me just repeat, highlight some of the things, just a few of the things that she said, sabi niya, I would have the honor of competing on the world's biggest athletic stage as a member of the United States Olympic team. And Ellen and I would take 6th in the world. 6 years ago, I didn't even know how to properly step into a boat. I went from working a desk job to competing against the best athletes in the world. It just goes to tell you that um, what you are right now, what we are right now, it really doesn't matter. Um, kasi 6 years later, it does 6 years later, what's gonna happen to our life 6 years later is not hindi siya related to what we are now. It's related to what we're going to be doing every single day from now on. Sabi niya, I've calculated this journey. It took me all of 2,190 days, give or take. The coach that planted that seed of rowing in my mind on that random spring day would end up being my coach in the Rio Games. One of the high schoolers who handed me that brutal defeat in South Carolina was at a recent Olympic celebration event that then she came up to me, a collegiate rower now, says, my claim to fame is that I beat an Olympian, but more importantly, that I was an inspiration to her. And she too wanted to be an Olympian one day. I highlighted that because, you know what? Our failures, they're actually, we should be welcoming our failures, our mistakes, our downs, because they could be an inspiration to someone else one day. She said, my international debut and first medal won at the 2013 World Cup would come 3 years to the day that I almost didn't get out of my car for that first rowing lesson. Throughout this improbable adventure of navigating the ups and downs, the good and just terrible trying days, I came to appreciate the unique value in each one. And you know what? Syempre, alam niyo naman that iyakin talaga ako. But you know what? I'm iyakin for a reason. Because, you know, you're my partners in the business. And, di ba, as they always say in NDT, when you're down, you should go up. And when you're up, you should go down. So, you're not, you haven't really seen my you haven't really seen. I couldn't really tell you my most terrible trying days in the business, but that's I went through it, and that's what's making this journey even more valuable for me, because it wasn't an easy journey to go through. So sabi, yun, you're gonna be experiencing exactly what she also said, improbable adventure of navigating the ups and downs, the good and just terrible trying days, but you're going to be able to appreciate your journey even more because of that. So sabi niya, shortly after that first regatta, I discovered my secret weapon. I was talking to my coach at that time, and I said, I know I have a long way to go, but if I can just do something every day, just a little bit of progress every day, I can get there. He nodded. Better every day quickly became my mantra, my personal motto of every day counts. I didn't need to become an Olympian in one day. We don't need to become a Team Elite Platinum $1 million circle member in one day. We just have to be us. And that's fine. That's more than enough. Sabi niya, although that would have been really great and a lot more efficient, but if I could do something every day that put me closer, one stroke, one practice at a time, I believed it was possible. Big dreams often feel unattainable or reserved only for someone else, but remember, our days are equal. 24 hours, 1,440 minutes, and when new adventures feel as though there's something of the past or it's too late for change, there's not enough time to take that unexpected journey, rest assured that all it takes is one day. The significance of this is more important today now more than ever. We all have the power of one day. How are you going to make it count? Amazing, right? So guys, when I get asked, AL, Um, can I be team elite? Kaya ko bang maging team elite? You know what? I don't have the answer for that. And you don't need, and you know what? The only thing that can answer that question is what you do every single day. Because um, if you're doing something every single day that gets you closer to that, then the answer is yes. If you're not doing something every single day that gets you even the slightest closer to that, then that is not going to happen. Clear so far? My audio is clear? I want to make sure that you can hear me because it's going to be a very quick type 5. Ayan. So guys, you don't need to question whether you can become team elite, whether are capable at becoming team elite, platinum, or $1,000,000 circle member. The answer can be found in what you do every single day. So I actually made this daily checklist. I did this through Canva. So you know what, if just in case I missed out on something, I will just send you a new daily checklist. But this, I think, are the very simple things that we need to do every single day. If you get to check this out every single day, then we're on our way. You are on your way to becoming Team Elite Platinum when time comes. Kasi yun nga eh. I love what John Maxwell said here. Sabi niya, you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. Guys, what we do every single day matters more than what we do every once in a while. So it's not about one-time, big-time commitment. It's the small, daily, consistent, very simple commitments. And these are the things that I think should be part of our daily checklist. Number one, clear so far? Because this is our only training today. We're going to be discussing this very, very quickly. Clear so far? You got it? So number one, prayer and declaration. It's very, very, these are things that that I have been doing, or versions of this I've been doing when I started, every single day when I started. Um, of course, we didn't have a business preview before, but business preview video before, but we did have a BOM every single day before. So I was inviting for BOM every single day before. So these are the things that I've been doing every single day when I started. And then exactly 1.5 years since I committed to do this every single day, I was able to fire my boss, leave my corporate career, and do the business full time. And I never looked back. I have zero regrets. I can't imagine ever going back to work. I am so very grateful for the time and financial freedom that we have right now. So I think that if you get to do this every single day also, you're on your way there. Now, prayer, number one is prayer and declaration. From my experience, you know what, lahat naman tayo, we're coming from very different religions, and I very much respect that. But in my case, I'm only sharing my case. So in my case, ano kasi ako hindi ako ganun confident. Hindi ganun kataas. I'm not an extrovert. I'm actually an introvert. Hindi ganun kataas yung confidence ko. So I really needed a backup every single day to boost my courage. So every single day and every single time I go in a presentation that really scares me, or even before I call someone that is really yeah, out of my comfort zone, I always call on my backup. So I always pray and ask God for courage, ask God um, to give me the right words to say. So I don't know what it is for you, but it's going to help you massively um, if you have something like that. I also added a declaration. I don't do this when I started, but I figured out later on, um, as I was doing the business, how very important declaration is. And this is the declaration that I made. I'm going to make one, a new one. If you're based in the States or based in Europe and you have a different incentive trip, let me know what your incentive trip is, and I'm going to make you a video like this. So this is my suggestion is that you keep this on your phone every single day and declare it more than 3 times a day. So every right now, I'm trying my best that every single day, oftentimes in a day, at least 3 times a day, I read this out. It at the at the start, it feels like parang routine lang, pero along the way, you will somehow start. Um, you know what? This was at the BDD this morning, but I have also been discussing this in the goal setting part of BDA some years back. That if you turn 17 years old, you've heard the word no or versions of it 100,000 times, and so our belief kasi it's everything eh. Um, you're never going to pursue something if in the very first place you don't have any belief that it's possible for you. As simple as that. So the daily declaration is going to change your belief system. This actually requires another set of more of deeper discussion. Wait lang. This actually requires another set of deeper discussion, but for this purpose, um, just believe that it made a difference to us. I'm sure it's going to make a difference to you. Declare it every single day. Kahit if in the very beginning, it's just gonna feel like routine to you, and watch your life change 1 year later, just because your beliefs completely change. So when I read this, it energizes me, and it gives me a happier, um, more exciting expectation of the future. So this is how the declaration goes. I declare God's promises over my life. God is doing exceedingly abundantly above all that I ask or can think of. His blessings are chasing me down, overtaking me. I'm at the right place and at the right time, and people will go out of their way to be good to me. I'm a miracle magnet. God is giving me all that I need to succeed. Whatever I need comes to me. Because I'm blessing the world, I'm richly blessed in return, and all of my dreams are coming true. I am surrounded by God's immense favor, and all of creation conspires to bless me. Um, I suggest that in the morning, in the middle of the day, in the afternoon, and at night before you sleep, you also declare that. Um, do that declaration. Another thing that I suggest that you also do is you have to have a product experience every single day, whether it's LumiSpa, it's Wispan, whatever it is. Um, Guys, by the way, this is a daily business checklist. So it doesn't include here the things that you should be doing um, as commitment to your family. This is your this is your checklist to your business commitment only. Um, so product experience, I suggest that you have, yeah, kasi alam nyo, belief also in the product comes from result eh. And result, it doesn't happen overnight. So to make sure that you're really going to have a really amazing product experience after, is that you have to do it every single day consistently. I'm taking Wispan. Sabi ko nga, you know what, guys, ngayon meron akong sakit. Pero even before meeting Wispan, before meeting Pharmanex, before meeting LifePack, those of you who know me, yan, sila ate, madalas akong nagkaka-allergic rhinitis every single day, every morning. Ano yun eh, it happened siguro towards the latter part of my college. Tapos kapag right after kong mag-Japan, parang nasanay at ako ng 1 year na sobrang linis ng hangin. Tapos pagdating sa Philippines, so dati allergic rhinitis talaga ako every single morning. And it nagde-develop siya into ubo, sipon, etc. So, but right now, because of our products, this only happens once in a while. Sobrang bihira na lang. And this is a huge improvement compared to what I was going through before. So, yeah, have a product experience every single day. You know what? If you can afford Wispan, please be on Wispan. It really is a life-changing product. If you've read the clinical studies that I've shared in our threads, if you only get to read the part about the DNA, yung telomere length, if you get to read on it, if you get to Google it, you will know that as people get older, the length of our telomere decreases. Umiiksi siya. In fact, there has been rumors on Google saying that it could be the key to, sabi nila, it could be the fountain of youth or something. Kasi yun nga, they found out na umiiksi siya as we age. Ibig sabihin, if there's a way for us to stop it from decreasing, then we can stop aging. And it's amazing because, I mean, that's how you would think, diba? And it's amazing because based on our clinical studies, those who are taking Youthspan, yung length ng yung telomere length ng DNA nila, it's not decreasing as people are getting older. In fact, it's increasing. That alone should tell you na that alone should excite you. My gosh, and even the stories, sobrang daming stories. Wispan is literally our most meaningful, most emotional, most life-changing product ever invented by Nu Skin. So if you love Lumispa, you're gonna love Youthspan even more. So yeah, if you can afford it, use it and make your loved ones use it. Yeah, share it to as many people as you can. So the third thing is that, you got it so far, guys? The third thing is that this doesn't have to be every single day, but whenever you get a chance to, please do. So I said here, post something to build your business card. And by this, I meant, you know what, as much as we don't want to be, as much as not all of us are into social media, I still suggest that that's at the end of the day, that's going to be our business card day, our Facebook accounts, our Instagram accounts. So that's our way to show people what we value, what we care for, who we are, what we do. And at the end of the day, most of the people that we are going to be inviting, they're going to be checking us and what we're doing. And in their mind, they're going to ask themselves, do I want to do business with this person? Alam mo yun, that's the reality. Most people talaga are checking their friends' Facebook profiles. So we have to do something every single day. You know what? When I started building the business, I didn't have pagka lumalabas yung mga Facebook, yung mga memories, I noticed before that my likes were just 3, my likes were 4, 10, 50, dami na yung 50, pero karamihan nasa 10 lang or less than that, etc. And you know what? You don't need to worry about your likes because your purpose is not to be liked. Your purpose is to build your business card. And eventually, the more people that you share this business to, the more partners you're going to have, the more, parang organically, the more people will somehow be following you. The likes will just follow. It's not the likes that you're after. It's the long term. Yung long term ang gusto mo. Ang gusto mo is that when people look at your Facebook, they're going to see someone na maganda yung values. Yeah, and if there's a business event that you're in, post something about that business event that you know what? Now that we're doing the business, our Facebook is no longer just personal space. It's stopped being just a personal space because in this business we're tapping our friends. So talagang eh, talagang it now right now we have to accept that our Facebook is now it's a business card. So whatever you post there, you always have to think, will I be able to attract good people if I post this? Because that's what you want, diba? You want to attract good people in your business. So no complaints, no anything negative. And again, this is another topic. But that's just that's just something for you to think. And again, as I said, it doesn't have to be every single day, but every chance that you can to show people what you care about, what you value. Although in my part kasi, yung Facebook ko, it has become somehow a photo journal. Yes, I post stuff about my family because I still want eventually to have memories of my family. I want to be able to go back and laugh at what happened nung ganitong araw na to, ganyan. But I make sure that there's a good mix about sharing what my values are, sharing a little bit about the business on top of just family post. Another thing that is a must for us to remember is yun nga, we don't do this every single day, but this is a must that we comment on post of when I say 50 new friends, it doesn't necessarily mean new friends. It means that at least 15 people that we haven't connected to in the long while. So comment with them, comment to their post, engage with them, reconnect with them. Kasi this is planting. This is you are basically reconnecting with them kasi di ba you are eventually going to ask them if they are good people. You're eventually going to ask them if they're going to do business with you. You don't want naman na kung kailan mo na lang sila kailangan, kung kailan mo sila gustong presenta ng business, dun ka lang nakapag-reconnect with them. So you have to do planting. And you know what? Commenting and it's not even gonna take 30 minutes. Sa biyahe, you can follow, you can see first already, punta ka sa post ng college, just people that you remember. Later on, I will be sharing this to you. So yeah, this could give you a guide on who to like, who to comment to, or whatnot. So clear so far? This is clear so far? So the fifth one is that were you able to leave at least 10 to 20 audio inviting or called at least 10 friends at least? If you have a much bigger goal, then invite more people. But this is actually, so this part that I highlighted, that is actually um, the meat of your business. Yan talaga dapat. You should be inviting. Every single day, you should be leaving and inviting or calling a friend. Hindi dapat yun nawawala. And we've discussed this a long, long time ago. You already know the importance of this. This is the start of every single thing. Every single one of us, we were invited. So, yeah, if you do this every single day, it's like one more stroke um, to getting there, to getting to Team Elite Platinum. That, or if your strategy is share posting, then you should be asking friends to do a share post, at least 10 to 20 friends every single day, or more if you need more, diba? If you are inviting every single day, then eventually you're going to be having at least one business preview every single day. Guys, our business is about building channels of distribution, creating our own McDonald's franchises around the world. There is no possible way it's gonna happen if we don't share the business every single day. At least one a day, one business preview a day. It's going to be life changing for you 5 years later. Another thing that's very, very important is follow up. This is something that you have to ask yourself, because if you've watched the last strat meeting that I shared before this, which is NTC in December strat meet, I posted this. I posted this in the strat meeting thread just recently. I shared there how very important follow up is, because inviting is just the first step in the inviting process. People are going to be needing 8 more exposures before they sign up, before the big picture becomes clearer to them, before the puzzle becomes filled. So the thing that's going to make them see that is the next event. So follow up and inviting someone for the next big event should also be part of your every single day, daily business commitment. Diba? Guys, if you can just check this every single day, if you can just commit to checking this every single day, your life is going to be completely different 1 year later. Last, another thing that I shared is, were you able to share the product today? I would suggest that you only share the product to those who you think yung mga sobrang mayayaman, that they probably wouldn't be doing the business, or kapag ka hindi naman mayaman, they are follow-ups, people that you've already presented the product to or already said no to you, then make sure that you share the product to them. Every single no, convert them to a product user. Diba? But if you think they would be blessed by the business first and they need additional income, then share the business to them, not the product. Another is that, very, very important, were you able to send your daily email every single day? While doing your daily email, that should also give you time to reflect and plan for your strategy for tomorrow. Anong gagawin mo ng umaga, ng lunchtime, ng hapon, ng evening. Any day that you don't plan for, it's a day wasted. So it's very, very important every single night that you ask yourself, what can I do every single tomorrow that's going to get me closer again to my target? Last but not the least is prayer and gratitude. So no matter how the day went, find something to be grateful for every single day. It's also going to change your life completely. Clear on this so far? Again, it's not what we do every day. What matters more, what we do every single day matters more than what we do every once in a while. The secret of our success is found in our daily routine, and this, I think, are the best um, daily checklist that we could do. Now, so now this is a weekly list of people to bless. So at the end of the day, we all know this, that success in this business is all about people putting other people first. We serve first, we bless other first, and then the blessings will always, always bounce back at us. So my suggestion is that every Sunday, all of these things that we're talking about, these are very, very simple things. And yet a lot of people are actually forgetting to do this. But if you only get to be reminded every single day that you need to do this, your business is going to change completely. Now, my suggestion is that every Sunday, you write down on this space a list of 50 names, at least 50 names. Put a new sheet of paper if you need more. But, so basically, di ba, minsan ang tendency, we're going to be browsing our Facebook on sino ba yung pwede kong ma-invite. Why not be strategic about it and just write down lahat ng 50 most quality people that you want to talk to that this coming week. Write them all down here. Write them all down. And then, Monday pa lang, makipag-reconnect ka na with them. Mag-like ka na, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Ganon. Or, pwede naman na, etong mga 50 people na isusulat mo, eto yung re-reconnectan mo, but these are people that you're going to be calling another week later. Tapos, ang itatap mo this week ay yung mga ni-reconnectan mo 1 week before. It doesn't matter for as long as you write 50 people and you talk to them. Cross them out. Para, alam mo yun, parang, I think it's going to be a lot easier this way. You guys agree? So yeah, just this list, and then you just focus on this list. Kapag nakausap mo na lahat yung 50 in just one day, then add more. But it's really, some of us, we have 1,000 friends. And yet, these 1,000 friends, we haven't really called them and invited them for business. So, ang nangyayari, natatap natin sila pagka kailangan, or natatap mo sila for products when they could have been introduced to the business first, diba? So if you have 1,000 friends, if you have, let's say, 1,000 friends, let's say 1,500 friends. Kung may 1,500 friends ka, then in 8 months, if you do this, nakausap mo na sila lahat about the business. And if that happened, I am absolutely sure you would have then found out who among those 1,500 friends, sino yung 4 na kaibigan mo doon, yung gusto talagang mag-business. At the end of the day, we only need 4 very serious people who wants to change their life. We don't need everybody else. We just need to find out who are the no's, who are the not yets, and who are the yeses. And who among the yeses are the committed ones. So don't be afraid to write them down. Don't be afraid to ask. And don't be afraid to be rejected, because we're here to just find out who among these friends are the yeses. So again, just write all of those 50 people, cross them out as the week goes along. So para alam mo din, teka lang, Wednesday na. I haven't crossed out half of the people on this list yet. I think I have to move fast. I have to invite more. 'Di ba? So again, these are things that most of us already know and yet we miss out on doing on a daily and on a weekly basis. So that's basically it. That's our strat meeting for tonight. I will be sending this, I will be posting this on our strat meeting, both the video training as well as these uh, list. And if you, it, yeah, so if I will just edit it if there's something I figure out along the way that should be added. So yeah, good night, guys, and good night, and let's do this, guys. It's actually, let's try. I'm going to compute 9 months. So it's, so wait a minute. 9 times 30. Guys, it's about 270 days. 270 days to our target to become a star. 270 days. 9 months and a few days. 270 days to star. Guys, make those 270 days count towards your goal. 270 days lang. 270 days of checking this list every single day. And let's all watch our lives change 1 year later. Bye, guys. Good night. And we will see you soon.